Jax, are you sure you're drawing this dog? It seems to me that it didn't look quite... Wait, seriously?
And now we need to draw a giant pipe on this telescope.
In fact, it looks more like a giant Star Wars cannon or something.
To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1. Are you watching our videos again without subscribing? Okay, this is going to the cringe compilation. Hello everyone, friends. Today we will again play a game in which we need to complete the missing parts.
Jax, I think we should stop saying that. I think everyone already knows right away what we will play. They see it in the preview.
This has already become our specialty. I think we should leave this.
Look, we just finished drawing the stethoscope. This thing is needed to hear the patient's breathing.
To be honest, until today, I didn't even know what this thing was called, but it looks like now my vocabulary will be much wider.
Hey buddy, don't take my work. I used to tell everyone the name of all sorts of new things.
Guys, did we come here to play a game or expand our vocabulary? Maybe we can continue to help Jax beat this game?
I think he can handle it just fine without our help. He just finished drawing the flower, and now it seems to me that we need to finish drawing the string for this bow.
Okay, that sounds logical. Let's now get to work on drawing this bowstring. But it looks like we're drawing it somehow incorrectly.
Yes, we are really doing something wrong. Maybe the problem here is not in the bowstring. I think we should try to draw something else here.
It seems to me that the problem here is something else, really. I just tried to draw the plumage for this arrow, but nothing changed.
Guys, we just need to draw this bowstring taut. Finally, we were able to pass this test. I thought that you would never really guess this.
Lord, you really couldn't have guessed this before? It was easy. Well, at least here, you really understand that this girl lacks a parachute.
Maybe you should stop being such a bore. I just wanted to try and draw something else around that angel.
That's why you decided to sit and be stupid? Okay, it's good that now you thought of putting this beautiful beret on his bald head.
Beret? Okay, looks like today my vocabulary will really expand. Well, now we need to draw a stand for this lamp.
Wow. Do you happen to have Drake or Kanye West in your family? It just seems to me that only a genius brain can come up with such rhymes.
I didn't even notice how I said all these words in rhyme. And stop being such a bore. I just did it by accident.
Oh, don't start crying. Okay, by the way, have you noticed that clover leaves look a lot like hearts? We really needed to draw a heart here in order to pass this level further.
Wow, here's a pretty cute leprechaun. Now we need to finish drawing the golf club. But I really forgot its shape.
She looks like a short sock, but it seems to me that you draw it too small, Jax. Try to draw it really big so that it covers this ball.
Guys, I've never really played golf, only on a console. Wow, I finally managed to finish drawing this thing. I didn't think I could do it.
Okay, we've moved on to the next level, but I really can't figure out what this toucan is missing. He seems to be quite full-bodied, with a large beak, and he is now sitting on a branch. But what could he really be missing?
Maybe his beak should be bigger? Okay, looks like that was a bad idea. Damn, I really don't understand what we need to finish drawing. Maybe he wants to sit on a full-fledged tree?
This idea also seems pretty dumb. Guys, maybe he needs to draw a tail? Great, we finally passed this level.
It looks like Kingler's ideas don't always seem stupid. Okay, now we need to finish drawing this children's horse.
I remember I had exactly the same toy as a child. I really loved riding it, until I accidentally broke it.
It seems that your talent for destruction has appeared since childhood. Oh, just look! It's the Eiffel Tower. I've dreamed of visiting Paris all my life. I can't even imagine how tall this tower can be.
It looks like this cow is missing some horns. Let's finish it off. Great. Now this cow looks really complete, and she will be able to defend herself from everyone who wants to attack her.
I doubt that anyone would want to attack a domestic cow except its owner. By the way, we were able to add a fin to this shark, and now it will be able to hunt its prey.
This butterfly seems inferior to me. I think she's missing a second pair of wings at the bottom. But Jax really has no talent for drawing, and for some reason he decided to draw a sock instead of a wing.
Oh my god, just shut up, okay? This turtle is definitely missing a shell. Cool. Now thanks to us, this turtle will not be eaten by this hawk.
Case with lemons? Okay, this looks pretty weird. Who even keeps lemons in a case? It seems to me that lemons should be stored in the refrigerator or something so that they do not spoil.
I think it was an allusion to millions of dollars. It seems like you just don't really understand this. Okay, the main thing is that now we were able to finish drawing a fountain for this whale.
We've already seen the same picture, don't you think? Only last time we needed to draw an axis for this pen, and now we need to draw the plumage itself.
Who even continues to write with pens? It seems to me that the most that remains of ancient writing technologies is fountain pens.
Oh no, this dog can't see his reflection in the water. Maybe he's a vampire? Let's draw his reflection so that he can see it.
Jax, are you sure you're drawing this dog? It seems to me that it didn't look quite... Wait, seriously?
This was the most unexpected drawing of a dog among all the drawings of a dog that I was just getting ready to see today. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, it's a peacock. I just love peacocks. I was always amazed by their huge number of feathers. How can they even appear in such a small bird?
In fact, this bird is not small at all. She only looks small in the photo. In fact, it is quite big. Okay, now we have finished drawing the mitten, and let's move on.
It seems to me that the entire internet is really concentrated in his head. Okay, now we need to finish drawing this cactus. In fact, this level was as obvious as possible.
He has a very funny expression on his face. Oh no! Looks like this astronaut has lost part of his suit. It's actually very dangerous to be in space with part of your body exposed.
And now we need to draw a giant pipe on this telescope so that the astronauts can see the stars.
In fact, it doesn't look like a telescope at all. It looks more like a giant Star Wars cannon or something.
I completely agree with you. It really doesn't look like a telescope. Now we need to solve a very strange arithmetic example. I think it's obvious to everyone that you need to write 0 here.
It seems to me that even a person who has never been to school could solve this example. And now we need to guide this mouse through the maze so that it can get to the cheese.
In my opinion, it is also extremely difficult to get lost in this labyrinth. Jax, it seems to me that you decided to try to go into all possible moves here.
Yes, I just wanted to troll her a little so that she would go to all possible angles here. Now that we have completed the claw of this crab, let's move on.
Needles. Okay. Looks like here we just need to draw a circle that will be a pincushion. Is it just me, or have we been seeing the easiest levels lately?
I completely agree with you. I think it's obvious that here we needed to finish drawing the heel. Now let's move on to the next level.
She definitely misses the book in her hand that symbolizes the Constitution. Great! Now the Statue of Liberty will look complimentary. Now we need to fix this helicopter.
I didn't know you were so knowledgeable about history. This is very cool. We were finally able to fix the blades of this helicopter. Now we need to understand what this machine is missing.
I think it definitely needs a roof. But it looks like this is not exactly what this game needs. Let's think carefully and see what's missing here.
I think your car is definitely missing a frame around the glass. Cool. Now this glass will be more reliable. This is a military vehicle after all. And now we need to add a trigger frame to this revolver.
Trigger frame? This is the first time I've heard someone call this thing that way. Okay, we added another horn to this goat. And now we need to understand what is missing in this stump.
I think it's obvious that this stump is missing an axe. Let's draw it to finally complete this picture. Wait, seriously? But we drew the perfect axe. Okay, what else might this stump be missing?
I'm still sure that this tree stump is missing an axe. It's just that our drawing skills are not good enough for this game, and she doesn't understand that we're drawing it.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Maybe we just need to draw a flower that started growing from this stump.
This sounds pretty stupid because usually various mushrooms and moss grow in stumps, but not flowers. Okay, looks like the Bubbles guess was wrong. Well, let's try to draw various nonsense that can be on this stump.
I wanted to suggest trying to finish drawing the tree trunk again, but it seems to me that this is an idiotic idea. Well, it seems to me that an axe is still needed here. Wait, seriously? It turns out you had to draw an ugly axe in order to pass this level. Okay, this game never ceases to amaze me.
And now we will try ourselves as a hairdresser. I think we need to come up with some great hairstyle for this girl. Let's draw something she likes.
All the options I suggested didn't suit her, so I'll draw a beautiful hairstyle under her nose. Okay. This is also not a way out of this situation. Well, then we need to draw the same hairstyle that is shown in the photograph attached to the wall.
This idea sounds pretty cool, but I think this girl is too picky. So we need to draw the hairstyle very carefully. Great, we were able to do it. This hairstyle really suits her. Now we need to complement this ring with a beautiful gemstone.
You are drawing a cut stone. I think it will fit perfectly here. Cool. Now this ring looks very beautiful. And now we need to finish drawing this girl a glass so that she doesn't try to suck the water out of her hand. This actually looks pretty idiotic.
She's too picky about the shape of this glass. Does she really enjoy sucking the imaginary water? out of the imaginary glass? Okay, finally, we were able to do it. And now we need to finish drawing the top part of this phone.
Telephone? Rather, it looks more like a calculator, but not like a phone. Okay, now we need to finish drawing a towel for this waiter to make him look more presentable.
In general, it's a pretty stupid stereotype that all waiters need a towel. They usually don't carry it with them. Now let's draw the missing part of this fire extinguisher so that in case of fire, people can be saved.
Looks like everyone will survive. This guy definitely needs a mustache. His beard without mustache looks pretty stupid. Now he looks like a real pirate.
How could the scissors be broken? Where did they make one of the rings on these scissors? Okay, we restored them, and now we need to finish drawing the pickaxe like in Minecraft.
Fun fact, 80% of the people on the planet didn't know what a pickaxe was for until it appeared in Minecraft. This is really very strange.
But not as weird as a disco ball in a globe stand. By the way, thanks to our walking encyclopedia for another stuffy fact.
Guys, stop arguing with each other and concentrate on the game. Now we need to restore the wrench. Great, now it finally looks whole.
And now we need to restore this stepladder. It's very strange that the steps on this stepladder remained levitating in the air. Okay, now no one will fall down from it. This Ferris wheel doesn't have enough support.
Exactly, you're right. I didn't even notice it right away. Well, let's finish drawing the support for this wheel. And now we have met some extremely unusual squirrel. It seems to me that she lacks a bushy tail.
Where did this squirrel lose its tail? It seems to me that this is the most expensive part of the body for any squirrel. Excellent. Now she looks like a real squirrel. Now we need to fix this toilet.
It is possible that this tank is actually built into the wall. But it turns out not. This tank really disappeared somewhere, but we were able to restore it. And now we need to return the rider of this horse.
Jax is actually pretty bad at drawing people, but this time the game really understood what he wanted to draw. And now we need to quickly return the scuba gear to this guy. Otherwise, he will suffocate underwater. Cool, we did it.
Now we need to fix this bike. I think he's definitely missing a piece of the bike frame. Cool! Now you can ride this bike! Now we need to finish drawing this paper crane.
He's definitely missing part of his tail. No, Jax. You are drawing the head now. Although the game counted what you drew as a tail, and that's why we passed this level. And now we need to fix this children's toy horse.
Finally, this horse is ready. Cool. Let's take it to the next level. There's a puck flying into this guy's face. I think we should draw him a hockey mask so he can protect his face. Cool. Now he won't be injured.
This sun has the weirdest eyes. I think we should add glasses around these eyes to hide them. Great. And by the way, it wasn't the sun. It was just an ordinary smiley face.
Those two eyes looked really creepy. I think they should have been hidden. And now we need to finish drawing the axe head around this stick.
This axe looks very sharp. I think he is very dangerous. Well, now we need to solve this arithmetic example. Here, we need to draw a stick so that it turns out equal.
Bubble, it seems to me that you are watching this broadcast with a slight delay. Okay, we've reached some strange level where we need to finish drawing something for this guy. I tried to finish drawing his beard, but it's not quite what he needs. Let's try to finish drawing everything possible here.
Maybe he's missing some decorations or something like that? It really looks extremely strange. It seems to me that this guy is missing a lot of different things, but I can't figure out which one exactly.
Do you guys seriously have no idea what he needs? He needed eyebrows this whole time. You can see from his face that he has very thick, long eyebrows.
And now we need to finish drawing the third ball below for this snowman. Cool! Great! Now he looks like a full-fledged snowman. This mug is definitely missing a handle. Cool! We were able to add a handle to it. Now let's move on to the next level.
Someone was playing Tic-Tac-Toe, and it looks like one of them didn't finish drawing something. This cross is drawn incorrectly. Great! Now there is a line of crosses.
Do we really need to paint an identical bust on this canvas? Okay, let's try to draw it as similar as possible. Although it will be difficult to do without lifting your hand because here you need to draw everything with one line.
So far, Jax's results are absolutely identical. I think it really looks one-on-one. The only thing we won't be able to finish drawing is the eyes, nose, and mouth.
Okay, now we need to finish drawing the lower part of the bust. This will really be quite difficult to do because first you need to finish drawing the pedestal and then the neck.
Okay, look. It seems to me that this really turns out identical to what is on the table. I hope we can pass this level.
All that remains is to finish drawing the neck. Come on, Jax. Only one line left. Wait, seriously? So you want to say that this is not suitable?
It truly was a... What? So you're saying that the huge circle looks a lot more like this bust than what we drew before? This makes me very angry.
I think the correct answer here is 2. Wait, what? Okay, looks like we just drew this number wrong. In general, this game works quite strangely, and now we need to draw the beam with which this cow is lifted into the flying saucer.
Flying saucer? Seriously? Wait, I think you wanted to say something else. Perhaps something like a UFO or something similar, but not a flying saucer.
In general, it seems strange to me that we are helping aliens steal a cow, and this rooster seems to be missing a crest on his head. Cool. Now I think he feels more confident.
At least it looks a lot better. Now we need to help this kitten get to the fish through the labyrinth. This is also very easy because we see this whole path from above. Cool. Now this kitten has a fish.
Okay, that was a pretty simple task. And this task is even easier. Here you just need to finish drawing the bear's ear that was torn off.
This key is definitely missing something. It seems to me that such a key will be impossible to open any door. Great! We finished drawing this thing on it, and now it's a real key.
Great! This was also a very easy task. And now we need to return the handle to this sword. How could anyone possibly lose a sword handle? Usually people lose the blade. But this time, for some reason, this blade does not have a handle.
We already helped this king. Before that, he lost his crown, and now he has lost this round thing in his hand.
Actually, this thing in his hands is called a power and not just some round thing. The rulers needed it to show their power. This sphere was a symbol of power.
Thanks for a moment of educational content again. By the way, it was not necessary to repeat the word power several times because we basically understood it the first time.
Okay, now we need to finish drawing the traffic cone. It definitely lacks foundation. Great. Wait, what? Seriously? Is this option not suitable? Okay, maybe you need to draw a circle below.
It worked! Great! And now we need to finish drawing the fire under this pot. Otherwise, the soup that is inside this pot simply won't cook and people will be left without food.
I don't know how to draw fire beautifully. I need to try this. Okay, looks like I succeeded. Now we're moving on. This car is definitely missing something in the rear, but I can't figure out what.
But now we need to find out what this old man is hiding.
He doesn't look like a man who would hide anything. Oh, looks like he left his dentures under his hat. And now we need to save this guy from the dragon. It seems to me that the most logical way would be to simply erase that dragon from here.
It seems to me that this will work. Slightly wrong. Maybe we need to improve his sword. Oh, look! Turns out this guy has a bone and this dragon is this knight's pet. Well, this is very cool. Now let's help the next guy.
Was he really going to play ping pong with a fan? My friend, it seems to me that you should have a slightly different instrument in your hands. Let's get rid of the unnecessary stuff from here.
Great! Now nothing will interfere with his game of ping pong. And now we need to fix this slide so that this cheese can get to the bottom without damage.
Just look at this cheerful piece of cheese. It seems to me that he is very glad that he is safe and sound. And now we need to scare this girl. Look, it turns out that this bouquet of flowers contained extraordinary flowers. Well, it seems to me that she was pretty scared.
But not as scared as the girl in this level. She was afraid that this pirate was pointing a gun at her. But in fact, he had a flute in his hands. This situation is very funny.
Oh no! It looks like death has come to take this granny away. Let's see who's hiding under the robe. It turns out that this is actually her husband, Grandpa, and so he decided to play a joke on his wife.
It's very cool that at that age he still has a sense of humor. And now we need to make this girl's dream come true. She also really wants the same drum as this red-haired guy.
I don't know how we can help this girl. In my opinion, this situation is slightly hopeless because this drum belongs to this gentleman, and it would be most unfair if we simply give her his drum.
We absolutely are not going to do this. I think that she should try to dream about something else or look for such drums elsewhere. This man clearly does not want to give her his favorite musical instrument.
What if this man temporarily shares his drum with her and she can play for a short time? But how do we get him to pass this drum into her hands?
This may sound a little stupid, but I think we can try splitting this drum into 2 parts so that both can use it.
But in this case, it will not make the sound of a drum. It will be something very dull and incomprehensible. Wait, seriously? Did he really agree to break his drum in 2? Okay, that was actually one of the dumbest ideas ever.
And now we need to make this girl happier. It seems to me that the medallion and her neck represent a slightly wrong sign. We need to remove the extra part of this sign to make a peace sign.
Hippies have always annoyed me. I think these are the most useless people in our society. Maybe she is sad precisely because she realized this? No, it looks like she actually didn't like the medallion around her neck. Okay, these people can't be fixed.
Looks like this girl needs a mirror. Okay, I know exactly what we can do. It seems to me that the reflection on this guy's bald head is even better than any real mirror.
Did he really shave his head so that his beloved woman would have a mirror? I think this is what true love looks like. And now we need to help the dolphin. Of course, it was a very stupid decision on the part of his coach to set fire to this ring.
It really looked like some kind of mockery of the poor animal. Oh no! I can't stand it when pedestrians walk on bike paths. I think this guy is absolutely wrong. We need to remove it from the bike path so it doesn't interfere with other cyclists riding.
I think that people who walk along the bike path should be given fines, because the bike path was created for people who ride bikes. But unfortunately, people won't understand this until an accident happens.
Oh no, it looks like it wasn't a bike path. Well, in this case, the cyclist was wrong, and now we need to scare away the anteater.
Wow, these ants have made themselves the most creepy anthill possible. Were they preparing for Halloween? Well, now we need to find the vulture here, and it seems to me that in fact he hid under the mask of the eagle.
Yeah, looks like this vulture is feeling pretty bad. And here we need to find a goose that is hiding somewhere next to this Pegasus pony.
It seems to me that this is not Pegasus at all. It looks like these wings don't actually belong to him. Look, in fact, the goose fell asleep behind the back of this cute pony.
It looks like the two of them are friends. And now we need to find a lover here, and it seems to me that he is hidden behind one of these bedspreads.
Looks like it was the wrong blanket. So this guy is hiding behind the red veil. Look, it is he. I hope he holds on to this balcony very tightly. Otherwise, he will fall down and break something.
Wait, seriously? Does this car refuel using gasoline? It seems to me that the gas station here is absolutely unnecessary. We need to remove it. Cool. Now nothing will stop this car from driving.
This machine can only be hindered by the lack of electricity. And now we need to solve this puzzle, and it seems to me that we need to erase everything unnecessary from the snowman in order to get the number.
But 16 plus 2 is 18. We need to remove the one in the number 16. Great! Now this example is correct.
Now we need to get this guy ready for the photo. It seems to me that taking pictures while completely covering your face is not the best idea. Great. Now this photo is made according to the sample and can be placed in your passport.
Oh no! Santa is stuck in this chimney and it looks like someone will be left without a Christmas present. We need to help him get into this pipe and do it as soon as possible so that he can place the gifts on time.
We need to get his big belly out. Great! Finally, Santa fell into this chimney. I hope he didn't fall into this fireplace too painfully. And now we need to find the phantom, and here he is. It was pretty easy.
This was truly one of the easiest levels in this game. Now we need to understand what's wrong here. But just look. It turns out that behind the glass, there is a detective who documents everything that these young people say on a date.
And here the guy decided to confess his feelings in a very original way. We need to remove the top part in order to get I love you. This is really very sweet, and I hope they form a very strong, loving relationship.
It looks like this purple fish is extremely unlucky, because this is the very case where the hunter became the victim, and now he will be eaten by a giant orange anglerfish.
And in this level, we need to shave a pumpkin. Let's wash the foam off his face. Oh, looks like this is another character who is getting ready for Halloween. But it's still 6 months away.
But here I think we should think more. This thing looks weird.
I immediately guessed that it was just a big bell. This task was easy for me. Now let's move on to the next one.
I can't figure out what this toilet is missing. Maybe we should draw a big turd inside it.
This idea sounds as idiotic as possible, but I really don't know what else might be missing here, so I'll try to do this.
Unfortunately, no, this is not what this toilet was missing. Maybe we should draw a rim for the toilet that is not here?
Oh yeah, I didn't immediately notice that he wasn't here. Okay, wait, what? Giant crocodile? Okay, looks like he has to add to this composition.
In this level, everything is obvious. What's missing here is that big thing that sprays foam from a fire extinguisher. Cool! I figured it out on the first try.
This guy looks pretty special. It seems to me that he lacks the continuation of his lasso. Let's try to draw it.
Looks like we need to draw a more specific shape. Maybe we should just draw a circle at the end of this lasso to get it right.
I think you're right. Okay, let's try this. This circle looked too small. Oh, finally, we were able to complete this level to the end. I thought we were going to go through it forever.
This house definitely lacks a chimney on top for the smoke to come out of the fireplace properly. Okay, that was easy too. Whoa, look, this is the same grandpa. We already know him and have helped him several times. This time his rocking chair is missing one piece.
We were able to complete this chair. Oh, now this grandpa is happy. And now we need to protect the wolves from the sheep so that they don't eat these sheep. Great! Finally, the sheep are in the fold. Now we need to help this burger restore its integrity.
He's definitely missing the bun at the bottom. Excellent. Now it looks very tasty. And this guitar is missing its main part. I wonder if the developers of this level really thought that it would take me too long to figure this out.
Now I think it will be possible to perform songs on this guitar. And this hoop is missing a basketball net. Although in principle, as a child, I often played basketball with a hoop that did not have this net. It didn't stop me from playing.
This magnum is definitely missing a handle. I think we should finish drawing it so that the owner of the gun can hold it safely. Cool. We did it. And now we need to draw a glass ball around this winter house.
Wow! For some reason, I didn't initially think that this was really the same house in a glass ball. Okay, we've completed this level. Now we definitely need to finish drawing the tail of this fish. She won't be able to swim underwater without that tail.
Cool! Now it will be able to maneuver underwater, and not a single predatory fish will catch up with it. Now we need to finish drawing the eye patch for this pirate. By the way, did you know that in fact the pirates hung this bandage over their eyes, not because they were losing an eye?
Seriously? No, I actually always thought that they really wear this bandage to hide the absence of an eye.
Guys, write your guesses in the comments why pirates need an eye patch. And if you answer correctly, we will publish your comment with the correct answer in the next video.
We just won at Tic-Tac-Toe. Now let's finish drawing what this washing machine is missing. It seems to me that this washing machine lacks a door that prevents water from flowing out.
Let's try to draw a square from behind. It seems to me that there must be something square there. Cool! This is a spare fuel canister. How did I not think of this right away?
I think it's obvious to everyone why this pot levitates. It definitely lacks a hump on its back. Great. Now this camel has a hump. Now we need to help this guy.
It seems to me that he feels extremely awkward. Let's finish the curtain. Great. Wow. It seems to me that he definitely doesn't have the same figure.
At least we definitely don't care. And now we need to finish drawing this thing near the excavator. It seems to me that something is wrong here because I am sure that we are absolutely drawing the right part for this excavator.
I think you should try drawing it from the other side. Great. And try making it a little smaller so it fits here better.
Yes, I think this size will be optimal. I think this should suit us. Great! We were finally able to pass this level. Now let's help this strange goat.
This goat seems really strange to me. Maybe he's missing a bell on his neck or something like that? No. Looks like his neck is fine. I don't know what he's missing.
This goat definitely needs a beard. Great. Now this goat looks like what a real goat should look like. Now let's finish drawing this spinner. By the way, I haven't seen these things for 6 years.
I hope that I won't see them as much because they annoyed me the moment they first appeared. It's just a strange, incomprehensible thing that spins in your hands and that's it. With the same success, you can take any bearing.
I don't even understand what you're talking about now. Okay, we need to add something inside this wheel. Maybe you need to finish drawing what the wheel itself looks like?
Why are you even sure that a wheel is depicted here? There can be absolutely anything here. I think we just need to draw a circle inside.
It turns out that it was just a billiard ball. I would never have thought in my life that it was him. And now we need to finish drawing the sail for this ship. I think you went a little overboard, Jax.
The main thing is that we were able to pass this level, and now we need to finish drawing the torch in the hands of the Statue of Liberty. This is also quite difficult to do without lifting your hand, but it looks like Jax was able to draw a torch in one line.
And this Tetris figure is definitely missing a very small part. Great! Now it will fit here just perfectly. And now I think we need to finish drawing this shirt.
It seems to me that you should first circle this line in the center. Wait, seriously? Should I just draw a tie here? Okay, that was as unobvious as possible.
I'm absolutely sure that South America is missing here. It's located right under Mexico. Let's try to finish drawing it.
It seems to me that this game doesn't want to give in to us at all. We definitely draw correctly. Oh, finally we managed to do it. I didn't fully believe that we could.
And here, you need to draw the missing card.
Kane, I didn't know you liked mobile games so much. By the way, this level was quite simple. And now I think we need to finish drawing coffee for this guy.
Do you really think there's not enough coffee here? Don't you think this guy is working on a laptop that doesn't have a screen?
Oh, I also initially thought that this was not a laptop, but a keyboard from a PC. Okay, we passed this level, and now we need to finish drawing the paw.
She looks as cute as possible. It seems to me that I've never seen such cute paws. Just look at how fluffy she is. Okay, this level was pretty easy. And now we need to draw the shell of this snail.
So far, all the levels we are going through look pretty easy. By the way, you haven't finished drawing this shell. It's missing the bottom.
But now this shell looks complete. Great job, Jax. And now let's draw the heart here.
Did you really come up with this so quickly? I initially thought that it was some kind of balloon or something like that, but it looks like you were right. And now we need to complete the missing part for this plane.
To be honest, I can't even imagine what he's missing. Maybe he's missing a pilot? Let's try to finish it. No, it seems that this is not what he lacks. Okay, maybe he's missing some detail?
Let's try to finish drawing him an engine under the wing or something like that.
I think this is also not at all what he needs. Maybe it is missing some additional parts. Oh, exactly, I know. He's missing a wing.
Seriously? How did I not notice this before? Okay, this level was more difficult than all the previous ones, and now we need to add something to this bike.
I don't understand what this bike is missing. Maybe it simply also lacks a driver. Let's try to put a person on this bike.
Why are you constantly trying to add people as the missing piece? It seems to me that the matter here is completely different. I think this bike is missing a bike chain.
How did you manage to notice this? I looked at this bike for a very long time, but absolutely could not notice that it was missing a chain.
I don't understand what this snake is missing. Maybe she needs to enlarge the pot she sits in.
Looks like no, but it seems to me that this snake is missing these wings on the side that the snake has. I don't know what they are called correctly.
Wings? Seriously? Do these things remind you of wings? Actually, this is a hood and the snake needs it to appear even larger.
Looks like we've got a minute of educational content. Well, Kinger, thanks for the information. Let's keep playing this game.
This is some kind of wrong saw. It seems to me that it lacks notches because with such a saw it is impossible to saw off anything.
Yes, Bubble, you're right. Wait, what? A laptop without a screen again? We've already done something similar. The developers of this game somehow have too little imagination. Okay, looks like we need to score a goal on this hockey player here.
It seems to me that the problem here is completely different. This guy is missing one of the security features. How will he catch a puck that is flying at great speed with his bare hands?
Great! Now his hands are not in danger, and he will definitely be able to protect his hockey goal from a goal. Now we need to add toilet paper near this toilet.
Oh, yeah. This situation is extremely familiar to me, especially in our circus. Few of you put in a new roll after the toilet paper runs out. By the way, guys, who does this, and why do you do this?
Toilet! Wait, do you actually use the toilet? But we are artificial intelligence? Why do you even need a toilet? I even forgot that we have this room.
Okay. Let's skip this question and continue playing this game again. We were able to fix the fence, and now we need to finish drawing an arc for these glasses.
This level was too obvious. Everyone here understands that these glasses lack arc. And here we need to finish drawing the mirror so that this girl can see her reflection.
Why is she just looking at the wall with the frame? This is quite strange. What? Looks like this isn't really a girl. Okay, I think we shouldn't have any unnecessary questions and let's move on.
Oh, this is the same phone. We've already fixed it before. Last time he was missing a wire, but this time he is missing this thing with which he needs to dial a number.
Yes, you were right. This is exactly the thing he needs. Great! We made it through. And now we need to finish drawing the arrow on the scales. It should definitely point to the number 3.
This level was quite interesting because we needed to calculate the weight. But here I think we need to do something with these eggs. Maybe we should finish drawing the third one.
Wait! There are already 3 of them here. Maybe you meant the 4th? What? We were drawing an egg. Why is a nest drawn? Okay, it doesn't matter. The main thing is that we were able to get through this.
The balloon task was too obvious, and we just had to draw another one. And here we need to finish drawing the ball of thread in which this cat is entangled.
This cat is very cute. He plays so funny with this ball of thread. And now we need to draw another arrow. I really don't understand what time this clock should indicate.
I think this clock should point to 9 p.m. Great. It wasn't entirely obvious, but it was easy. Now we need to finish drawing the mouth of this emoticon.
I think he shouldn't paint a smile because the weather is not the best. He missed a sad face. Yes, when it rains outside the window, I also feel sad.
Guys, sometimes it seems to me that you and I live in slightly different places because, damn, we are in a digital circus. What the hell is rainy weather? The sun is constantly shining outside our window.
These are just small memories from our past. Okay, let's not talk about it. Now we need to fix this shovel, and it was definitely missing a handle. But this guy seems to be missing something too. Maybe he needs a longer mustache?
It seems to me that this is absolutely not his problem. Although it seems to me that a beard would suit him very well. Maybe we should add it to him.
I think we shouldn't do this because we definitely won't be able to pass this level with this. This guy reminds me of someone, but I can't figure out who.
Okay, let's try to finish drawing his body. Maybe he really misses it? Seriously? It looks like the game decided to give us a hint. Let's use it. This guy is missing a hat.
Exactly, it was Charlie Chaplin. Great, we've passed this level.
It seems to me that this guitar is missing the very stick with which it is held.
Sticks? Actually, it's called a guitar neck. Don't call it a stick.
Okay, let's not quarrel because we don't know the parts of a guitar. Better yet, let's go through these levels. Here you had to add a handle to the fruit basket.
Aw, Jax, I think the developers made a miniature of you here. We need to help this hare get to the carrot.
I think it was too easy. Developers should come up with a more difficult task. And here we need to finish the mill, I think. Oh! Don't ever draw like that again!
What was wrong here? I think he drew everything pretty correctly. And here we need to finish drawing the second wing for this angel.
Oh, it's Cupid, angel of love. I hope that thanks to the fact that we completed the wing for him, he will make someone happier.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Usually, this feeling only hurts. Okay, let's not talk about sad things. Now we need to finish this shovel, and I think Jax drew it very wrong.
But on the second try, he got just the perfect shovel. And in the next level, we need to finish drawing the crown of this tree, which for some reason stands here bare.
I think this tree crown shape is just perfect! Yes! It turned out exactly what we drew. Great! Now we need to complete the missing cookies here.
Cookie? I just love cookies. In our Candy Kingdom, cookies serve as the foundation for all the buildings we build.
Seriously? No wonder that giant chocolate guy ate it all. Okay, now we need to finish drawing the spiral wire for this old phone.
Why is the spiral wire needed here? It was possible to get by with the most common straight wire.
This spiral wire is very compact and can stretch to any size. And now we need to map out the path to the treasure for this ship.
Did someone say treasure? Oh, sorry. This is a trigger from my past hobby. And now we need to finish drawing the blades of this sword.
This sword has some weird proportions. It looks like a sword for dwarves. Now we need to finish drawing something for this fisherman. I think we need to draw him a fish.
I think this guy has enough equipment to catch a fish on his own. Wait, Jax, what did you draw? It looks more like some kind of eel.
Isn't an eel a fish? Okay, well, it seems to me that this guy doesn't have enough fishing rod. Let's finish drawing the fishing rod so that he can finally catch his own fish.
It doesn't look like a fishing rod either. It seems to me that he is still missing something else. Maybe he is thirsty while fishing? We should draw him a bottle of something.
It seems to me that Jax has some problems with proportions. Buddy, all he wants is fish. Just draw him a fish in his hands. I think this will be enough.
You have a real problem with drawing. The game even tells you which points you need to trace in order to draw a big fish in his hand.
Guys, stop being such bores. Who knows what this guy needs when fishing besides fish? Well, I'm done with this challenge, and now I need to finish drawing the ice cream.
It would be great if every time I finished eating ice cream, someone would finish drawing it. This would be an endless ice cream bug in real life.
Wait, do candy people eat candy too? This sounds quite strange. Like it would also be stupid if people ate other people. But I guess I don't want to know the answer to this question. And now we have finished drawing the coffee near this croissant.
I saw this, and I also wanted coffee and a croissant. How it was before I got into the amazing digital circus. And now we need to draw the missing crown for this king.
Yes, he really misses the crown. What is a king without a crown? But by the way, I still know one such king.
I understand that you are now trying to hint at me. Well, okay. I'll count your joke. Now we need to fix this light bulb. It seems to me that it lacks an incandescent coil.
Yes, it should be exactly in the middle. Well, let's draw her. Great. Now this light bulb can emit light. Now we need to solve this arithmetic example. I'm sure there's not enough 1 before the 9 to make it 19.
Wow! I didn't know you were so good at math. I would not be able to solve this example on my own. Now we need to fix those crooked teeth. I think we should draw braces.
Her teeth are really crooked to the max. Well, I hope that these braces will help her straighten them and restore her smile. Well, look! Now her teeth really look beautiful. Now we need to fix this key.
We dealt with this very quickly too. And now we need to finish drawing what's missing here. Look, here the zeros are lined up in one row, and it seems to me that we just need to show it.
It was very easy too. And now we need to finish drawing this chair. He definitely lacks a backrest. Awesome! We managed to finish it. Okay, now we can do something with these green pants.
I think these pants are missing a belt buckle. But it seems that this is not entirely true. Maybe we can finish the fly on these pants.
I think this is also not at all what we need. We need to add a belt here. Great! It turns out that the buckle alone was not enough. And now we need to finish drawing this snowman's nose.
This nose is too long for him. We need to draw a neat, beautiful carrot. Wonderful. Now this snowman really looks great. And this hot dog needs mustard. We need to draw it.
Besides mustard, this hot dog also lacks ketchup. Great! Now this hot dog has everything. Well, now this guy is missing something too. Maybe we should finish drawing for him. That's not exactly what we had in mind.
The main thing is that we managed to pass this level. And now we need to finish drawing this paper so that it is enough for writing. Cool. Now someone can write a message.
I'm surprised that anyone still uses a stylus instead of a pen. Now we need to add a wire for these headphones, but I think it's too short. This is impossible to use. And now we need to finish drawing the sole of this sneaker.
How did it happen that the sole of this sneaker disappeared? Okay, I guess it's none of our business. The main thing for us is to return it to its place.
Well, this is a different game. The last game where we completed the missing parts was a little different.
Yes, but I like the graphics in this game better. So here we need to draw another cherry.
Yes, this game is really significantly different from the previous one. But here the levels are completed much faster. Here we need to add a handle to this frying pan.
But seriously, I thought it was actually a plate. You are very observant, Kane.
Really? I also didn't immediately realize that it was a frying pan. Okay, we passed this level. Now we need to finish drawing the star.
Okay, the first levels in this game are too easy. We need something more challenging. Here we need to finish drawing a hole for this donut.
Looks like this grandpa's TV doesn't work. We need to finish drawing the wire to connect it to the socket.
Okay, that was too easy too. I hope the next level will be more difficult. Okay, it's obvious that here we need to finish drawing the banana.
The banana that Jax drew looked pretty crooked, but it looks like he's playing this game. Okay, now we need to solve this math example.
Here we need to finish drawing the plus so that it becomes correct. Great! One more level behind, and now we need to finish drawing the burger.
Looks like this burger is missing a bun on top. Okay, let's finish drawing it so we can get a beautiful burger. Cool! But it seems to me that Jax again drew this item rather crookedly.
Stop judging me! Yes, I'm really bad at drawing, but I try really hard to do it. But look how beautiful the toothpaste I was able to draw.
It looks like you are really good at drawing all sorts of strange things. Okay, let's draw a mouth for this ball.
Maybe we can draw him a sad mouth because his back is turned to the sun.
This seems quite counterintuitive. But it looks like this ball is still smiling. He just needed to finish drawing the mouth, and its shape didn't matter at all.
And here we need to finish painting this paintbrush. Wow, Jax added those things on her end. It really looks very similar.
Okay, so far all the tasks we come across are very easy, and here we need to finish drawing this guy. Probably glasses.
So you think the main problem is that he just doesn't feel cool here, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I think.
Aren't you at all embarrassed by the fact that this guy is just levitating in the air?
Well, yes, it definitely seems to me that he is missing some kind of boat or surfboard.
Well, okay, let's just find the right shape for it. It seems to me that this is an oval board. Wait, what? Why is there a shark under his feet?
I wouldn't add greenery to the top of this pineapple because it still needs to be torn off before eating it.
But now it finally looks whole, like SpongeBob's house. Oh, it looks like someone tore off this bear's paw.
Let's give this bear his paw back and let's go to the next level. Look, it's the Snowman again. I remember how last time we couldn't draw a normal hat for him for a very long time. I hope this time we will do it faster.
We? Buddy, you weren't actually with us when we did it. It looks like you just watched our videos. I remember it very well. By the way, I also remember how Jax really thought that the snowman was missing a carrot at the bottom.
It seems to me that carrots were a much more suitable option for him than this stupid hat. By the way, we're done with this snowman, and now we need to finish drawing the safe door.
Looks like someone left this safe unlocked. Okay, now this bungler's money is safe. Now we need to draw another wheel for this bike.
It looks like some kind of thief is actually operating in this game and stealing bicycle wheels, buckets from a snowman's head, surfboards, and all sorts of other things. By the way, it's strange that he opened the safe and didn't steal money from it.
Even more strange is that it turns out that we needed to finish drawing the stone in this level instead of finishing this sword to the end. Well, okay, now let's draw the missing window to this house.
It seems that the builder who designed this house did not study at any educational institution in order to do this normally. It's good that we have this magic pencil with which we can fill in all the missing parts of various objects.
Oh yeah. It seems to me that if I had such a pencil in real life, I would draw a lot of cool things, like leaving this circus or something like that.
You mean would you draw a door? Okay, in that case, I would draw a huge lock and chains. It seems to me that you wouldn't be able to escape from here like that.
Then I would draw the key to this lock and open this lock. It seems to me that then all the chains fell down and I would have been able to move on.
Then I would draw a combination lock to which you did not have any key. Only a secret code that would be in my head.
It seems to me that in this case you need to draw a head for yourself first. Because if you're going to keep the secret code in what you have now instead of a head, I think we can see the correct answer easily.
Well, by the way, that sounds pretty logical. Okay, let's stop thinking about drawing because we will never have this magic pencil. Better yet, let's continue playing this game.
We finished drawing the keyboard for this laptop, and now I think we should draw a jar. Because what we see now is the lid from this jar.
Okay, we've done it. Let's move on to the next level.
Wait, we just recently played a game in which we had to complete the missing parts.
If you are not satisfied with something in the games we play, you can go back to your candy country.
Oh, Kane, it seems that it even sounded too cruel. Maybe you should be more careful with your expressions.
To be honest, I can't even imagine how hard it is for you to work under the leadership of this tyrant.
I don't know how others feel about this, but personally, I'm happy with it. By the way, we were finally able to put a Band-Aid on this guy's wound.
This flower is definitely missing something. I think we should draw a flower pot for him so that he can grow normally.
I think this flower pot looks great. Wait, what? Is he really not happy with it? Looks like this guy is too selective.
Okay, let's try to draw the perfect designer vase for him. Seriously? I think this vase looks just great. Okay, let's try experimenting with the shape some more.
It seems to me that this flower may die due to its excessive selectivity. He just needs a container so that he can continue to live.
Okay, let's try to draw a better vase. Maybe he will be satisfied with one of the forms that we offer him?
I think this flower is already starting to irritate me very much. Maybe we should just leave it until it withers and the level ends on itself?
Jax, that sounds too cruel. Flowers are living beings too.
Oh yes? Maybe then this living creature will finally tell me what damn shape of vase I need to come up with for him so that he will finally be satisfied?
Not all living creatures can speak humanly. Dogs, cats, and other animals don't talk to you.
Seriously? Aren't you embarrassed by the fact that now you are talking here with a bubble, a ribbon, a hair, a jaw, a jelly crocodile, a living bubble, and a doll?
Yes, I agree, it sounds a little idiotic. By the way, the game decided to give us a hint and drew the ideal vase shape for him. Seriously? Is this guy just really into minimalism?
It seems to me that all the vases that we painted for him before were much more beautiful. Okay, now we need to make this cake happy. Let's draw a candle for him.
He looks a lot like my distant cousin, Mr. Cake. I really love it when sweet creatures rejoice.
Is your cousin really a cake? Then I'm afraid to ask, who are your grandparents? Is it flour and eggs?
Boom! And the score, according to Cool Jokes, becomes 1.0 in favor of Jax. I think this joke should be added to the fund of golden jokes of our show.
If for each idiotic joke he was deducted 1 point, then his score would be minus 100,000 Taurer.
You're just jealous of me, darling. Nobody makes better jokes than me. By the way, we just helped a criminal escape from prison. I hope he goes on to do good things.
I very much doubt it. He didn't look like a good person. Well, now we need to give this guy his mouth back. How did he even manage to lose it?
I, too, once lost my mouth, and now I look exactly like how you see me. By the way, we were able to help him, but the words he is trying to tell us are absolutely incomprehensible.
What do we need to draw here? To be honest, I can't even imagine what the game developers want to see here. so I'll just draw myself.
Will you really feel better if you overtake the turtle in the picture? It seems to me that your self-esteem is as high as possible.
Maybe we won't waste time drawing the wrong answers in this game of, wait, what? Was this really the correct answer?
It looks like I can just draw hairs as an answer in any level and complete the levels.
Looks like this guy needs a brilliant idea. Let's draw a light bulb above his head. Looks like he needs the light from this light bulb.
Let's draw it! Great! We passed this level. I wonder what will happen in the next one.
Looks like this cop is really hungry, but we all know that cops love donuts more than anything else. Let's draw a big, beautiful donut for him.
It seems to me that your thinking is too stereotypical. Maybe he wouldn't mind. Seriously? Donut? Okay, looks like you were right.
It looks like this caterpillar wants to turn into a butterfly. Well, let's draw the most beautiful butterfly in the world.
It seems to me that you have failed to draw a beautiful butterfly. It looks more like some kind of TV antenna, or something like that.
It looks like this traveler is a little lost. It seems to me that we need to draw mountains for him so that he can gather on them.
This is just a great idea. It seems to me that this is what he needs. Cool. It looks like he really likes it. And now we need to help save this family's marriage.
Looks like this guy's missing a tie. Let's draw it. Okay, that's not exactly what he needed. Maybe then we should draw a bow tie for him.
It looks more like some kind of giant candy than a bow tie. Let's try to draw a bow tie without that thing in the middle.
How do you even know what a bow tie looks like? You're a bandit and have never worn formal suits.
When I was little, my mother sent me to school, and all my classmates wore a bow tie. And I was the only one who didn't have it, and everyone laughed at me very hard. While my mom...
So stop! Do you really want to tell another sob story? We have entertaining videos and not videos about some sad problems from childhood. Stop doing that!
Excuse me, what did we just draw for this guy? Is this some kind of giant gray cucumber? I don't think this is quite what he needed.
Looks like this guy doesn't know where he can pee. Let's draw a toilet for him so he can finally relieve himself.
Pee? Do you mean drain the jelly?
Oh, at first I didn't understand what you were talking about, but now I don't even want to try to ask unnecessary questions. I absolutely don't want to know how it works for jelly people.
It's actually quite simple. First we go into the toilet room and then...
No, wait, stop, don't say that. If you continue, we will be given an age limit for this video. We don't want this, right?
Sorry, I just wanted to tell you how we make the sweets that we give to our valued guests.
Wait, do you mean that same bag of candy that you brought for us?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say about him. Didn't you like them? It seems to me that you ate them with great pleasure last night.
Oh God, don't tell me that. Oh damn, looks like I'll be afraid to eat candy for the next eternity.
It's good that I didn't manage to eat a single candy from this bag, and it looks like I won't even touch them.
I never thought I'd say this, but thank you, Bubble, for cooking for us.
Let's just take you to the next level.
I think this old man definitely lacks glasses. It is difficult for him to read what is written in this book.
I think these glasses suit him perfectly. Yes, just look at how happy he is. I'm very glad that we were able to help him.
It looks like the tooth fairy flew to the child and couldn't find the tooth under the pillow. Well, let's draw it.
I hope she gives us something for this tooth. It seems to me that this tooth is too small. It's worth drawing a bigger tooth. She's not interested in such trifles.
And now she doesn't like the location of this tooth. It looks like she wanted him to be a little more to the right. Well, okay, let's draw it somewhere else.
Seriously? Was she really unhappy that we drew this tooth too far from her? She's a fairy. She can reach him.
I hope she will pay us generously for this tooth. What? Seriously? 1 bill? Okay. It seems to me that this is not a fairy, but some kind of scammer.
Speaking of scammers, this guy doesn't know how to get to this pile of money. I think we should draw a sledgehammer for him so he can break down this wall.
In real life, I wouldn't help scammers. But in this case, the game itself asks for it. So we have to figure out a way to get to this money.
Did you really decide to draw a tunnel for him? It seems to me that we should give this guy a shovel so that he can try to do this digging himself.
Okay, let's try to draw a shovel for him and see what happens. Okay, he stole all the money. Well, we helped him, and now we need to help this guy.
Looks like this guy is very upset that the candles on his cake aren't burning. I think as a child I would also be offended if they gave me a cake without candles. Okay, let's try to light them up.
It looks like he wants to light them himself. Let's draw a match for him. Great, this is exactly what he wanted. Now he can blow out the candles and make a wish.
Oh no! This wolf wants to attack us! Just look how his saliva flows! It seems to me that we need to draw the sun so that he runs to hide because wolves are nocturnal animals.
It was a werewolf and we caught this guy by surprise. Now he will have to get home like this.
Look, buddy, you have something sticking out of your nose. It looks a lot like a booger. Maybe we should draw a napkin for it.
It looks like this napkin is not exactly what he needs. Maybe he wants to remove this booger with his own finger.
Ugh, I don't understand why use your fingers. When can you use a napkin so as not to get your hands dirty? And this guy's finger really suited him better than the napkin.
This girl is trying to spray perfume, but she can't smell it because she just doesn't have a nose. Let's draw her a small, neat nose.
Looks like this nose won't be enough to smell it. Maybe we need to draw a bigger nose? Looks like she doesn't like that nose either.
It can't be that she really needs to finish drawing something else. Let's just try to draw different noses for her. Maybe one of the shapes will really suit her.
Seriously? Is this your clue? Does she need to draw a nose? We have already tried several dozen variations of the nose, and all the noses that we have drawn do not suit her.
By the way, among all our digital circus characters, there is only one character who has a nose. Now the shadow of this character will appear on the screen, and you pause this video and write in the comments, who is this?
Okay, guys, I hope you wrote the correct answer. And the correct answer will appear on the screen in 3, 2, 1, and yes, you were right. This is a regatta.
By the way, it's really very strange that she is the only character who has a nose. How then do all our other characters breathe? Okay, I think this is too fundamental a question.
By the way, I have never used this nose to breathe fully. Rather, with this nose, I tried to smell the food that Bubbles was preparing.
And now we need to understand who is hiding in this darkness. I think we should draw a light bulb that will illuminate this room.
I think Jax is drawing champignon again. Buddy, you have some kind of unhealthy love for these mushrooms. Maybe you can try to draw something more similar to a light bulb?
I think he is incorrigible. His skull, light bulb, and champignon look exactly the same. Okay, I hope he can do it better on the third try.
I wouldn't say it looks like a light bulb, but it looks like this time he managed to do it and the game counted it as the correct answer. And now we need to help this guy recover.
He is sick with something too serious. I think we need to draw a syringe for him so that he can be given an injection and he will recover quickly.
Yes, it seems to me that no pills or ointments will help this guy. Just an injection. Great, just look. We managed to cure this guy. Now he looks healthy. And now we need to help this loser magician.
Looks like this guy is trying really hard to make a rabbit come out of his magic hat. Well, okay, let's draw a white rabbit that comes out of this hat.
It seems to me that you can draw rabbits much better than light bulbs or skulls. Most likely it's because these are your relatives. Oh, sorry. I wanted to say distant relatives. You're a hare.
Yes, we really should watch our statements. Otherwise, this long-eared guy might get offended by us and stop playing games. So let's just keep calling him a hare so he can be calm.
Now we need to draw food for this goblin. It seems to me that you need to draw a huge ham for him because orcs usually eat hams.
Wait, are you really trying to tell me that you just drew a picture of a ham? It looks more like a tennis racket or something. I think you should try to start drawing again and make it more like a ham.
Are you seriously drawing this now? It looks more like some kind of dialogue bubble from a comic book. Wait, what? Did he really like it? It looks like this goblin is so stupid that he doesn't even know what a real ham looks like.
It looks like this girl was very scared of the mouse, and we need to draw a cat that can drive this mouse away from her. I hope that you will draw the cat as beautifully as you drew the rabbit.
Buddy, I'm a pro at drawing animals. It seems to me that I have no equal in this. Moreover, there is nothing difficult in drawing a cat. He even has ears smaller than a rabbit.
I think it looks more like some kind of fox that drank alcohol or something like that. But it looks like this creature was able to drive away the mouse.
It seems to me that the guy who is standing on the ship definitely does not hear what this girl is trying to tell him. I think she's missing a loudspeaker. Let's add it to her hand.
It actually looks a lot like a loudspeaker. Oh, she confesses her love to him. This is very nice. I'm glad we could help.
Looks like this big guy can't find his weight. Well, I think we can draw her.
Jax, I don't think it looks exactly like a kettlebell. It looks more like some kind of lady's handbag.
It seems to me that sometimes women's handbags are even heavier than athletes' dumbbells. Therefore, I think that everything should suit him.
He didn't even like the dumbbell we drew. Maybe she's too short for this guy? Okay, let's try to draw a weight again.
It is quite possible that he generally needs a huge, heavy barbell.
She simply won't fit into this picture, so maybe we should try to draw a bigger dumbbell.
I think we should ask for a hint first. Look, even the game says that we need to draw a dumbbell. Let's try to draw it in a slightly different position.
It seems to me that if someone left a dumbbell in this position in the gym, they would be immediately kicked out of there.
She lies extremely unsafe. She may fall from there. But it looks like this guy is happy with everything, and now he will continue to build up his muscles. And we need to draw a second eye for this robot.
He has a pretty scary look, but it seems that this is how it should be.